Start going on this. Hey, what's going on? I just took a shower and I feel all clean and stuff inside because I was working out and stuff like that. So that was fun and everything. So I'm just looking at all the shit that I have to look at right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, huh? Let's get this party started and stuff. How's it going all outside, everybody, today? Ooh, man. So, Amanda Young, she's on. Oh, hey, Amanda, how's it going? Yeah, I can't see you log in because I don't think we're friends on Facebook, but hello. And if you want to, like, have me respond, I will be happy once you, like, type in a message and everything because I'm actually streaming across multiple platforms. Oh, you did, Rose. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that shit right there. So I'm like, ugh. Let's see here. So let's see. You mailed that egg lady, right? That's funny. So let's go ahead and draw this. This is the lily. See, lilies are beautiful, and this is supposed to be like a beautiful thing, but in reality it's not. Because, like, she ate them, and now she's probably having poisoning as a result. Because, you know, that's just fucking demon bitch, and she's stupid. So let's go ahead, do this. View by group. So I hope you don't mind the egg lady joke. Amanda Young isn't here yet, but this is me tagging her. Oh, okay, cool. I hope I don't mind the egg lady joke. No, I don't mind the egg lady jokes. Mailed out. Oh, you mailed out egg lady. Well, egg lady needs a mail in her life. That's what I'm doing. Stream Elements bot running. Yeah, so I'm running a Kickstarter upcoming. So that'll be kind of cool to do. So we're doing that. Oh, boy. Oh, my heart. Hey, Amy, Amanda, what's going on? Sorry, not Amy. Holy shit. I'm just getting some stuff in gear right now. Ah, there we go. I like this. Sometimes it was doing this weird thing where I had to, like, zoom in and all this other stuff, and it was doing weird shit. Egg lady was too fat to fit, so the postmaster charged me extra. Laugh out loud. Yeah, egg lady's a terrible person. That's all you need to know. Yeah, she's been doing a great job with fan art. I also made her a co-host on the event that I put up for the Kickstarter, so you can follow and people can post their fucking work up there too. So, hey Amanda, it's me, Christy. So yeah, I'm Rose's friend, and we just do horrible things with Demon Bitch. And Demon Bitch is based on girls I fucking hate because they were cunts to me, so I hated them. So yeah, fuck them. So I made fun of them. That's the thing with this whole thing about Demon Bitch. They were about girls that were mean to me and girls that just try to fucking act nice under fake positivity and each other's shit. And also kind of just shows how, like, fucked up women can be to each other, which is shitty, but it's the truth. But they were based on girls that were fucking awful to me. So, and it also is kind of like weird that I sort of kind of do the Lord's work in this way. It's funny because it makes people, like, it gives people absolution, like, I kind of hate this person. And I thought I was a terrible person for feeling that, but that's okay. And then they feel angry about it and they feel what they need to feel, and then they can let it go and actually forgive about this person. Right? Yeah, so it's like, that's what it is. So Egg Lady was mean to me. And the story is that Egg Lady's based on a real person. I used to be friends with her. Then I stopped because she would pull that, like, mean little shit all the time. Like, oh, I got married and all this other stuff. But then she'd curse your relationships. But what's kind of messed up is that I found out much later because she was an immigration criminal lawyer. And I I had blocked her because she would say like mean passive aggressive things to me all the time. And I just said, you know what, I don't need a friend like you. And what ended up happening, because we'd been friends since college and it would be off and on, and at first like I really was going like, what the fuck are you saying to me? And then I realized she just fucking was mean and jealous to me. I don't know why. I mean, there's other shit that was more horrible. Rose knows about it, but yeah. So what ended up happening is that I found out much later, because she actually hooked me up with a guy, and he ended up assaulting me in college, and she pretended to be my friend, and it was this whole other thing. And then it made me realize, like, because she was sort of like saying, well, you know, she kept saying like, well, I feel so bad about it, and that seems normal. But then she kind of said it a little bit too many times, and also she would kind of be happy when I would have a bad breakup or something. Like, she would just kind of, I got a sense that she was liking that. And then what ended up happening is that she ended up, I found out much later, after I stopped talking to her for a few years, I found out she got disbarred for fucking over immigrants. Like, she would literally take their money, and she would basically not represent them in court. And then what would end up happening is that she'd end up basically almost getting them deported in absentia. Luckily, nobody was actually physically deported, but that's what she did. And she's a real piece of shit. Now she's a fat piece of shit, running around trying to pretend to be like a marathon runner, and she looks just horrible. She looks like a goddamn troll now, and it's like, that's so funny. And it's just like, wow. Like, and people used to say to me, oh, well, you know, maybe you're exaggerating, and then when they hear that shit, they're like, oh my god. And I'm like going, yeah, you see why I came to that conclusion, motherfucker. So yeah, she's a real fucking piece of shit. It's like, you know, it's like here in this country, we already have issues with illegal immigration, right? And it's like, look, these guys were trying to go and do the right thing, and you're fucking it up for them. You know, she's just a fucking asshole. She deserves to be gore-danced by life, personally. Yeah, right? Well, because, like, you just hate her because she's just a fucking... Like, the thing with Egg Lady is that she actually has a lot of opportunity. She had a lot of opportunity, and she pissed on it by being a cunt to other people's. Well, she wasn't my friend anymore at the time, but I found out, and I had no idea. Like, she wouldn't really talk about the cases she handled, and I thought, okay, whatever, Jeremy. So, hey, Jeremy, how's it going? But she actually, I found out much later in the disbarment, she actually stole money from people. Like, she actually would take their money and not represent them. I had no knowledge of this at all. Like, she and I, we don't live in the same state. She lives somewhere else. But I was like, what? You know, when she did that, I was like, oh my god. You know? Now I knew. It's like when people just tell me, oh yeah, well maybe you're just exaggerating. It's like, I'm not exaggerating, dude. Look at her fucking disbarment. Like, what kind of a person she is. And they're like, wow, you were right. I said, see? Fucking, you should listen to me. I have a pretty good judge of character now. Like, I can pretty much tell about it. Beef to me, baby, right? But it's not without merit, Lawrence. Yeah, she essentially stole money. Yeah, I'd say that. And committed fraud because she said she would represent them and she didn't. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lawrence. I got your tarot card. I'm going to check it in a minute after this. But yeah, just... She lives in the gym. She doesn't really work out, though. Yeah, but she looks like a goddamn troll. Like, seriously, she grimaces like this, like... Is that how it is? And, like, she says, oh, look at all these miles that I run. I said, then how come you're getting fatter and fatter, bitch? And again, you know, I don't have a problem with people. Like, there's some people that are heavy set that work out, but you can tell, like, she doesn't have any muscle tone whatsoever. She just looks like a fucking pile of shit. Next to the used towels. She was, yes, was, Jeremy, was. Now she's just a unemployed MLM wannabe peddler. And she eats a lot of sour cream on top of that. I'm like, okay. But she has no muscle tone, nothing whatsoever. It's like she's so swollen and all that. And then she wears like these fucking like suits that are like, they look like compression suits. And a lot of athletes will wear them to prevent like expansion or muscle inflammation, I guess. That one of my friends, he had a sister who actually biked competitively. Like, she was considered for the U.S. Olympic team. And what ended up happening is that they look like obesity suits, like for people to stop having things like kind of sway around a lot. But yeah, with her, she just, I don't know what it is, but she almost manages to like untit herself from that. but it's like not quite, but it's really bad. So and people go like, oh my god, like seriously, she's not a good person. Hey Jay, what's up? You just like missed out on me talking about Egg Lady. Yeah, but if you're wondering, yeah, she is a real fucking pile of shit. Yeah, well, she got disbarred. It's very hard to get disbarred, but she fucking did. I mean, she so did. Like, when they looked up all her shit, and she's like, well, I have IBS, I have all these other things. But she would provide no proof. No, it's a thing. No one show her pictures of me. Well, no. See, Amanda, that's the thing. I'm not saying that if you have weight, I used to be like over 40 pounds overweight. But the thing is, like, this girl, she's like, oh, I'm such an athlete. I run like 50 miles a day. It's like, no, you don't. So, yeah, don't, like, when you look at if you ever see Egg Lady, you'll know what I mean. Like, she looks like a piece of shit. So it's like, she just looks like a fucking pile of shit. That's the thing. It's like, you look at that, you're like, ugh. Like, just everything about her is gross, you know? And she looks like she's falling apart, and she smells of old, like, chicken bouillon and shit. It's like those dumb... Yeah, I don't think this bitch actually, like... See, the thing is, Amanda, here's the thing. This girl claims that she runs 26 miles a day. Or bikes 30 miles a day. And I'm like... No, you don't. Like, you fat and sloppy. Like, she looks like a goddamn troll. Like, my friend actually, when I was not going to be her friend anymore, like, it was shortly before that, my good friend, when I told her some shit that she said, like, she was really mean one time, not my friend who has sadly passed on, but Egg Lady, she said, oh yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But she did it, like, in a mean way. Yeah. And the thing is that my friend said, oh, Egg Lady. And she was thick, like, you know, she gained some weight, but in college, when we knew each other, she was skinnier than me. And then what ended up happening is that when she called her Egg Lady, like, over the year, she started ballooning, like, literally. But you know how, like, okay, so I have a rock crystal here that just glows because I just like it here. So you know how eggs are kind of roughly shaped like this, right? Okay, let's just pretend this is an egg. She literally, this is her head, stuck to her shoulders right here, and then this is the rest of her body. Like, seriously, she looks like an upside down egg. And she has, like, really bad skin, like, here and on her tits, because, like, she'd constantly pick at her skin. It's really bad. And she's a disgusting individual. Like, she's disgusting, just like the inside is coming out. I mean, she looks like goddamn Baba Yaga, dude. Freaky. Yeah, like, my friend fucking cursed her, and I thought that was great because she used to curse me all the time, and now, like, it got turned back on her, and now ever since ever since I had a tumor taken out, I've actually lost almost 40 pounds, and she seems to have gained all the weight I had on her, because my pancreatic tumor was slowing down my metabolism so much, I think. It was just fucking everything up, so I would just gain weight. Like, even if I ate a piece of pizza, I would just gain, like, 5 pounds for no reason. And I wouldn't understand why. I wouldn't eat that much anyway. Now I'm eating more, but it's better. Damn, this is nice to listen to while I'm eating. Yeah, right? She's disgusting. Now she smells like old chicken broth. You are gross, Rose. Yeah, if you ever see a picture of Egg Lady, you'll know what I mean, dude. It's pretty bad. Oh yeah, she's a real, like, when I make fun of somebody, and also, like, she would try to keep constantly coming up to me. Like, one of the things that was fucked up about Egg Lady is, like, I left her alone, right? And I didn't want to talk to her because she was a cunt to me, right? So, Amanda, so this is the thing. We had a mutual friend, and he got into the hospital somehow. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. So, this is the last straw with me, a fucking Egg Lady, right? So, we had a friend, like, a couple years back. And that's funny. And he, I think what it was, he was in the hospital, and he had brain damage. He had hypoxia, which is basically oxygen cut off to the brain. And she, through another mutual friend of ours, said, well, I know you don't want to talk to me, Christy, but here, why don't you text me and I'll tell you how John is doing. But the thing what was fucked up was that she also added, well, if you want to get a hold of his brother or his mother, you'll have to talk to them. Yeah, right, Lawrence. There you go. But hey, Quentin, what's up? So that's what happened, and I didn't want to fucking talk to her because, you know, she'd take a swing at me. But I was like, you know, fuck you. He's our friend. You know, Amanda, like, that's how I felt about it with her. Like, he's our friend. Why are you fucking pulling this shit when he's dying? And it was weird because I found out much later, like, I kind of knew about his brother and his mother, and I actually got in touch with him later. But I found out what happened was that my friend during that time was a recovering heroin addict. And he was doing well, and apparently he relapsed. And so he took a lot of fentanyl. I think that's what it was. Not methadone, but he overdosed on fentanyl. And what ended up happening was that he ended up, like, he was overdosing, and in the jail that they housed him at, they didn't treat him for an overdose, so he became brain dead. And that was really fucking sad. He was one of the best guys that I knew, and I'm sad that he got addicted to that. You know, there's a lot of people that make mistakes like that. Some of them are pieces of shit. He was not. And it was heartbreaking because his mother, I was texting his phone, and his mom finally got a hold of me, and I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I finally got in touch with his brother, and that's what he told me. He filled it in. But I said, you know, this is what this bitch did. And he's like, oh, wow. But what pisses me off is this bitch, like, torments his mom by saying, I am running and all that. I mean, I'm glad on this. I got at least some closure, and I got his mom and his brother connected. So I'm going to send them a couple of books. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, Amanda, but she's getting hers. So, I mean, look at her. She's married to somebody you know she's settled for. And it's not like, oh, he's just ugly or something. But you know she's not happy with him. And secondly, she has to live her life in a sham. I'm sure that she's going to get more shit dumped on her, too. So, but yeah, I mean, it sucks, dude. I mean, I was sad that he passed away. But yeah, she tried to make it all about herself, essentially. And it's basically trying to hold me hostage on saying, well, if you want to talk to me about our friend, you'd better talk to me. I'm like, fuck you. There's no way I am. But I ended up getting a hold of them. Yeah, right? She rolls. It's so funny, too, because, like, she'll take pictures of herself. She'll take videos of herself. And then she'll be, like, running down somewhere. And then, you know it's posed. It's like her husband, like, just waits there. And then she takes a picture of him. And then he just basically holds the camera while she runs by. And you know that she just fucking wasn't running for a long time. She posed him there so it would look like she was doing something. And her swimming is bad. Not a James Spader look. Oh, hell no. Not a James Spader look-alike. I know what you mean, man. She looks like fucking Baba Yaga. Except with no power. But, yeah. Rose just fucking hates her on a different other level for, obviously, not exactly the same reasons, I'm guessing, Rose, but I think that, you know, you just despise her because she's just a fuck up, and she had all this, like, all these opportunities, and she fucked that up. Which I understand. You know, I would too. So anyway, but I hope everybody's doing well. You guys are, like, hanging in and stuff like that. I'm just looking at this stuff right here. You're damn right, Rose, right? Okay. Your enemies flounder before me. I don't know. I keep thinking of that one with Jesus. I'm not saying this to be religious, but I was just thinking about it. Where Jesus, he wanted figs, and the fig tree didn't have figs. And he just says to, you know, fuck you, go die. And it dies. You're like, God damn, that's kind of how I feel about some things anyway. Like, just go die. Fuck off. I made her under eyes blue because I was making that fun, fucking overdone, fucked up makeup. Laugh out loud. Plantation calls, I'm out. Blasphemer. No, man, I sometimes want to, I just say that. Make your fig tree fucking die. Like, that's how I feel about her. You know, it's just like, but I think it has died and gone to hell because, you know, it's really bad if you're disbarred. Blasphemer hanging on there on a Monday, right? Jay's like, damn, I really love this show. This is just fucking full of evil shit here. I'm like, yeah, what can I say? I'm a terrible person when it comes to that. No, but it's interesting because, like, I actually enable people to, like, kind of allow themselves, you know, I hate this person for doing this shitty fucking thing to me. But, you know, I mean, once you're done, you're done. I'm not advocating do stupid shit, by the way. Because she likes multiples. God damn, what if I had multiple babies? That would be crazy, dude. Like, twins, like, oh, fuck. Hanging here on a Monday. Wow, 11 people. This is awesome. How you doing, guys? Drop in if I don't see you log in, I'm using a multi-streamer thing, so say hello physically so I can see that you're there and acknowledge you, because it won't show me whoever logs in, which sucks. You love this shit, right? I don't know if I have multiples. That would be weird if I had multiples. Imagine multiple versions of my evil ass running around. That would be funny, though. Or like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who is doing that? Hey, aggressively relaxing. What am I up to? I'm aggressively coloring my book. I mean, my thing. I'm actually almost done with this card deck, aggressively relaxing. That would call that a game. Gang. Demon bitch has multiple shit babies to keep thin. Well, she also has multiple shit babies so that she can tell people, oh, I didn't want it anyway. So I'm drawing and stuff. I'm coloring some stuff up. I was telling Rose I bought this new lunchbox and it was awesome. And then she didn't want to buy it, so I got all sad. Because I told her it was great. And she says, that's okay, I don't want to buy it. I have my own thing. And then I was sad. I want dogs, not kids. What kind of dogs do you like? I'm more of a cat person, but I'm okay with dogs. Burp. I'm burping. Jesus. Dogs sit and obey. I like cats because sometimes it's like, hey, come here and do the thing. And they're like, no, fuck you. No, actually, my cats are pretty obedient. Like, if I tell them, hey, you know, stop doing that, they'll stop. Like, because I have them okay with my boundaries. Pit bulls are nice. Like, my sister had a pit bull. I've noticed, like, with pit bulls, it's this. And again, this is not anti-pit bull, by the way. They're really sweet dogs. And some of them will really retain that sweetness. But that's what I kind of like about them. Like, sometimes cats, they do this thing where, like, if you treat them like shit, they'll be like, fuck you, and they'll walk away. Dogs don't do it as much. I mean, sometimes dogs will just get vicious, as well as some cats. But yeah, my cats are nice. They're kind of like dogs, actually. Like, they don't go and start biting you if you touch their stomach, because I've trained them don't do it. Because, like, I've trained them not to bite people. I mean, sometimes they'll nip people, but they won't ever break the skin, and I've trained them not to scratch people. But with my cats, but yeah, with Pitts, my sister had one, but he was more aloof. But that was because he was from the dog was exclusive to the owner, and the guy was a contractor, and it was sad because the family had to give him up because they lost their home. It was during the housing crash, and so you can actually there's sphinxes. They look like little pink scrotal sacs, and they've got scrotums. They got ball sacks if you got a male, so that's kind of weird. That's kind of like a weird mirror trick on that. Oh my god, cats can be trained like dogs. People are just too stupid. I mean, but that's the thing. So, but my sister had one. Now she used to have a, like, kind of like an American bully, like a tall one, like a bulldog, but it wasn't like the small squat one. I think it was like the American bulldog, but it's Dogge. So she had her, and she was nice, Betty, but she was like a pig kind of thing, and she liked food, and she couldn't see well, but unfortunately she passed away. So that was sad. And it was just kind of in time because they had a baby and, you know, they wanted to focus on one thing at a time. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, great, but, you know, the timing was interesting because the dog was getting old too and getting more incontinent. So, yeah, you have Medusa beat up on her kids. You're like, fucking damn kids. So she was, so there was that. So, but, I mean, the dog was nice. Her name was Betty. She was a good dog. But I have 2 cats. They're pretty cool. Spam and Ink. Ink's is kind of a bitch to spam, but other than that, it's good. So yeah, that's pretty good. I want a Staffordshire cross with a pit bull puppy. I'm trying to think, is that like a Mastiff, the Staffordshire? I'm trying to remember. Ow. Sorry, I've got a kink in my neck right here, so I'm trying to... This. I never had a cat. I'm debating on getting one. I need something to knock the shit off my kitchen counters. I like Yorkies. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind dogs. It's just for me, it's like my lifestyle. I prefer cats because I don't need to take them outside. I mean, there's always trade-offs. I think it's like this. If you can't accept the dirtiest parts of your pet, don't get it. Because, like, for a while I was like, oh, man, I like an owl. What it would be like to get one? But it's like they fucking puke all over because of the pellets. And because that's how they eat. And then they shit everywhere because they're birds. And they just need constant attention because, you know, they're birds. You know, and again, birds vary in socialization, but they also, their talons will fuck up your furniture. So I was like, you know, I mean, I have cats and they scratch furniture. It's not that. It's just they'll really fuck up your furniture and shit everywhere. So it's like, no. I often think of these weird dog breeds in the apocalypse. Imagine getting attacked by a pack of feral pugs. Maybe the pugs will be like the sausages of the apocalyptic world, aggressively relaxing, because they have so many health problems. They're nice dogs, don't get me wrong. They're like slug dogs. Tarantulas. Tarantulas are good cats. Yeah, you put a sexy one of like your tarantula scratching its ass. That was pretty funny. Tarantulas are good cats. That's hilarious. So, falcons try to bond by fucking your face. Ain't lying, Google it. I'm pretty sure. They do all sorts of weird shit. So. What the fuck, Rose Chateau? Yes, we find all sorts of horrifying things about birds and shit. That's awesome. Come on. Hold on. Oh, whoops. That's why. I'm trying to get this. What the fuck, Rose Chateau? Yeah, that's a lot of our conversations. New thing to do on Mondays. Dude, Amanda, this is going to be Monday through Friday. 12 to 2, depending on, like... And then I'll be running that Kickstarter like crazy today. Oh, fuck. What the hell? What the fuck? That's really weird. Oh, okay, it was all muddy and shit. 2 thumbs up. You should show her Shitbird when you get the chance. Oh, God. Yeah, Shitbird. That bitch was nuts. What the hell? Why is this? Oh, why is it all the way the fuck up there? Sometimes I hate Photoshop because it does weird shit to me. Okay, that's good. Me oh my, it sounds like it will be interesting. Yeah, right? Well, Rose is on the Kickstarter, actually. She has some really good artwork on there. What the fuck? Alright. What is going on? Is it doing some weird random shit to me that I don't even know about? Here, let me dump that. Okay. Sometimes it does this weird shit, and I don't know what's going on. God damn it, stupid thing. Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is this doing? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. I used to have a cat named Simba, but it died on 2009. I'm very sorry about that, Jeremy. That's hard when your animal dies. I remember when my cat died. She was old, but it was sad. I will say that to you. It was not fun when I had to put her down because she was old. So when a cat is old, like, you can't really do anything about that. There we go. It's planning on giving money when my husband gets paid. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's not going to run until the Kickstarter will not run until the 20th of this month. So by all means, do it. Right. So go ahead and do it, man. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the help and support, and please show your friends. And you know, the thing is that once it gets open, just go ahead and once it's open, just go ahead and just go ahead and follow it, and then when it's open, that link will go live, and it'll remind you too. It'll tell you, oh hey, it's open now. But I mean, I'm running it till the 23rd of June. So yeah, sorry, I'm like multitasking too, so if I lose my train of thought momentarily, that's why. I'm not usually this spacey. Egg Lady's cats die because she eats pussy. Well, she certainly made one of her cats die of a fucking heart attack. Now, if a cat's chubby, it's one thing, but she really fed this fucking cat, so it literally was swollen. It was beyond obese, and she ended up killing the poor thing. And he said, oh yeah, he died of a heart attack. I'm like, I see why. She really made him really fat. And I think it was kind of intentional in a weird passive-aggressive way, because Egg Lady's a piece of shit, so we all know this. Go ahead and make my day, right? Okay, let's do this. Yeah, but Amanda, what do you do? If I may ask. If you don't want to say, it's fine. So I will totally be okay with you disclosing what you want to on the internet or not. It's cool with me. I understand. Go ahead and make my day. That's hilarious. She wanted to eat it like the witch in Hansel and Gretel. She looks like the fucking witch in Hansel and Gretel. What are you talking about? You're a housewife now. What did you used to do? If I may ask. Fuck? Is there a... Oh, okay. I see. This fucking thing is being stupid right here. So I gotta go. Used to be the head baker for a local cannabis dispensary. Hey, dude. That's cool. Yeah, I took some cannabis. What it was is that I'm from California, so they have pretty relaxed laws about it here. I'm guessing you're from New York, the New York area where Rose is. So they're kind of relaxed about it here. And I don't know if Rose told you, but I actually had a Whipple procedure done. Now, if you're not sure what it is, I think Rose knows about it. She knew about it right away because I didn't have to explain it. But it was some shit. I'm going to tell you that, man. Because it was like... so what it was is that I had to have a pancreatic tumor removed. Nah, the Wicked Witch has a more angular face like mine. I think Baba Yaga would be prettier. Anyway, so what ended up happening was that I had a pancreatic tumor. Oh, Northern California. Oh, cool. I'm from NorCal myself. From the Bay Area. I'm from Silicon Valley. So, yeah, that's cool. We're kind of from the... Yeah, I'm from Silicon Valley. Which part of the Bay Area? Again, you can say you didn't want to say, then that's fine. It's cool. I'm not here to, like, call you out where you live. Yeah. I'm in SoCal, though. I'm in LA. So... But, yeah, I'm in SoCal. So, yeah, my family's in, so yeah, I'm doing that. So Antioch. Okay, that's like pretty far north, right? Like kind of near Eureka and stuff. I just realized I'm supposed to talk like a Valley girl. I'm from Silicon Valley. That's different, dude. So, damn, computer being weird. Computers are always weird. There's like sometimes where my computer's freaked out when certain people are by it. It's like, get away from my fucking computer so I can work. Fuck. So anyway, no, what ended up happening was that I ended up, what ended up happening was that last year, come around late August, early, some people say Hollywood is evil. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I used to be in Hayward when I grew up. I used to grow up in Hayward like when I was young. I'm trying to remember, like, it's like been a while since I've been up there, but now we're in Silicon Valley, my family and I. My family in general. You want to meet in Fremont? Well, I'm in Los Angeles, dude, so maybe later. But, yeah, so what ended up happening was that last year I had a tumor, pancreatic tumor, and I didn't know it. I just felt like shit. I thought I had a fucking, I just felt like I had a kidney infection, and it turned out I had a 6-inch pancreatic tumor. Oh, that's funny. I went to Highland grammar school when I was a kid. That was fun. Now I moved to LA. I like it because it's wilder there. Silicon Valley is cool, but I'm like, with everything else. Well, stop doing that, you fucking thing. Yeah, how was Hayward High? I would have gone there if I'd stayed, but we moved to Silicon Valley, so I went to Monte Vista. So, going back, yeah, so what I ended up having to do, dang, we could have known each other. That would have been funny. I don't know if we're the same age, though. I think I might be older. Scientology is crazy. Yeah, there's good people in Hollywood, but then there's shitty people. But I think that's with anything, really. I used to live in San Bernardino. That's hilarious. It's not that close to me, San Bernardino, but it's pretty, it's like an hour or two drive. So it depends where. You came back up north? Oh, you're 40. I'm a year older than you. That's hilarious. I'm going to be 44 this year. If only GTA, what, you can fucking go and kill people? Like you just hit her with a crowbar and she doesn't die, she just starts whining, you know, demon bitch. So I had a pancreatic tumor, and I ended up having a Whipple procedure, which sucks. It's like they have to take out the fucked up part of your tumor, of your pancreas. They at first thought I was pretty much in an advanced stage of pancreatic cancer, but they were kind of surprised that I was overweight instead of underweight. Yeah, I know, that's the garbage truck. And so what ended up happening is that they took it out and they thought, okay, I'm going to be diabetic. I didn't end up being diabetic, by the way. But they took my pancreas and they basically took out my pancreas, the tumor, which was in the head of the pancreas. They took out the lower part of my stomach because that blood supply was really connected to that. And then they stuck the pancreas on the end of the small intestine, stitched what was left of my stomach into my small intestine, and then stitched the bile duct into my system. So my small intestine. But I didn't end up being diabetic, and I'm actually close to normal, but I will say that it kind of annoys you. Like, it's not painful so much. I did feel pain, but it's also just like your body just readjusting in bowels, and you don't feel normal, and you will have gas pain in ways that you don't anticipate because they start like they're fucking around with your innards, and you're like, oh fuck. Isn't Baltimore like Hairspray joking? Love that movie and the remake. I saw the musical, Rose. Yeah, so as a result, I lost like a lot of weight. Yeah, I know. It's like I lost about 40 pounds or something almost at this point. Like, I try not to lose too much weight too fast because it's like been, oh, it's already May, so it's kind of like 8 months ago. But yeah, I had to take THC and stuff like to sleep because as I said, I wasn't hurting. It was more of like it just was annoying my brain and I had to shut it off sometimes. But I remember waking up and I was absolutely exhausted, like, fuck, I don't want to move. I feel like shit. So the most exercise I did was just go up and down my stairs to like lie on the sofa and then go up again. Yeah, I know, right? She's taken multiple beeps. It's really great. So, but yeah, so this is the Lily part. Beep, beep, beep. So this will be in the Lenormand style deck. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's just, you know, you just got to go. I mean, some people go like, oh, well, how do you feel about this and everything? I'm just kind of just shrugging my shoulders like, you're losing weight not by choice. Oh, god damn it. I hate that when that happens. Do you use the egg lady as a punching bag? Right? So yeah, oh, part of this whole thing. So it's like, it's kind of funny because people were asking me when this whole thing started. And I will say this as a precursor, like, you kind of develop kind of a fucked up sense of humor after all of this. So, like, shortly before I got, you know, I got better in this current pandemic, it was kind of funny because I got actually kind of sick. I didn't quite have, like, the same symptoms that everybody did, like, later when they suspected they have it. African mango loses a lot of fat quickly. Dude, it's a skinny bitch. But so what ended up happening was I had the flu, like, somewhere late December and stuff, and I was, like, lying there, and I was kind of laughing, and I was like, you know, well, I'm going to take it for a test run, and I guess, like, I'll do fine with the flu. So, like, when this thing happened, I was kind of like, well, and at the time, we weren't really sure what it was. So we thought, okay, this is the flu or whatever. So I thought, well, I had a bout of the flu, so I think I'd be okay. So I missed my human punching bags. They died. God damn, Rose, this is hilarious. Fruit is my friend. Yeah, I like fruit too, but I like candy too. But there's only some candies I like, but I prefer to make it. Fruit is my friend. So this is Demon Bitch. She ate some lilies and they were poisonous. But don't feel bad because she's Demon Bitch and she sucks. So yeah, so African mango, well, really, well, Wakanda forever. I don't know if it's really when Wakanda, dude. Not everything's Wakanda, Jesus. But I'm just teasing you. But yeah, so it's pretty good right there. Wow, you dip sharply. That's good. No, I'm just looking at cases and stuff. Some California cops are racist. Yeah, but they're not as bad as they used to be. Demon Bitch eats pineapple for her cum. Ew. I make great dose goodies. That's funny. But my husband is on a carb-free diet. That's torture for a baker. I use coconut flour. I don't know if that's carb-free. I think that might be. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between carb and keto. Like, some things are obvious, like vegan or anything. Hey, I love chocolate chip cookies. She's selling cum rags in her next Kickstarter. Let me put up my Kickstarter. Now, the thing is that it's not live yet, but if you follow it, you can actually go and follow it, and then once it goes live, you'll be notified. And that same link will actually do the Kickstarter for you. So let me do that real quick. Put that out there. That is hilarious, you guys. Coconut flour is gluten-free. I'm deathly allergic to all tree nuts. Nuts! Oh my god, Rose Chateau. Anyone want cookies? I'll have to hit me up later, man. Friend me. We can trade baking secrets. I unfortunately do not make dose goodies, but I do make good goodies. I have a chocolate chip cookie recipe because I love chocolate chip cookies. And I'm just like, all right, you know, want to make me stop breathing? Eat nuts in front of me. Oh shit. I don't like nuts in a lot of things. I do like walnuts, but only in certain ways how to cook them. Like, I like them in savory dishes. I like them as sauce, but yeah, it's crazy, man. So yeah, you can friend me on Facebook. Just let me know so I can take your friendship and everything on that. Just seeing. Oh God, Tony. Demon bitch will eat your nuts. He'll also eat your husband's nuts. She'll also eat your husband's nuts because she's a fucking whore. So you'll have to beat her ass to get her to stop. I'm 32 since April 27th. I love nuts. Nuts. I'm gonna say some shit, Rose. It's gonna be fucked up if I say it. I don't want to say it. Don't make me do that. You see, so 32, 35, so 33, 30, 29. Okay, so we're looking at 30. I want to try tiger nuts. I like hairy nuts. There's hairless nuts. Do you like those? Okay, here's the sun. She sucks. You know, if Demon Bitch had the sun, this would just make everything terrible. D's nuts. Now, hey, and now everything has degenerated in my channel. Congratulations. Ow, fuck. Neck. Ow. Fucking hell. Yeah. Right? So we're gonna do this with her fucking dumbass. Okay, here's Demon Bitch. She's apparently the center of the world because she's a fucknut. Okay, hear me. She smells like sour milk too. Okay, shut up. Sorry, I'm yelling at Fitch. I should have started this in clip, but I thought it was gonna be fine. But then it does this shit, and it's like, ugh. Sometimes Photoshop, it's like a standard, but it's sometimes really stupid sometimes, and I really hate it sometimes. Sweet, sweet Nutella. This egg lady sounds like a reality TV star. A lot of them are. They should. Italian nuts, is it like Nutella? Are you talking about Italian coffee? Because that's good when it's made of it. These nuts is a delicious treat. Yeah, there's a lot of... What? There's a lot of Latinos in fucking California in general. So, yeah. I like Scottish German salted. I thought you would die. Maybe I'm confused. Is it peanuts? Then there's from the south where it's like they have boiled nuts, boiled peanuts. I think peanuts are like vines, right? They're plants. They're not trees or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm doing it all fucked up, that's the point, it's Demon Bitch. I might not finish this today, but I'll finish it tomorrow. My husband, oh God. Hey, Scots German, that's kind of nice. Nordic and Germanic guys are pretty hot. I don't know what that says about me, but whatever. Fuck it. My background is Korean, so I don't give a shit. I used to be into British dudes, until some of them were jerks, and I was like, no, I don't think I'm into British dudes anymore. There was one girl that I knew, and she fucking fetishized Asian guys like so much. It got annoying because of the whole K-pop shit. I mean, I'm not talking about, oh, I find Korean guys attractive, but she just went on the whole Asian fetish route. It's like, fucking shut up already. It's like, you are my ambassador for fucking Asian men. And I'm like, okay. She was a woman of color, by the way, but it was no less annoying. I like a Korean guy, but he is a wafy goth boy. Laugh out loud. I know, right? Hey, it's cool. I don't care. Wafy goth boy. I don't really see too many Korean guys as wafy goth boys, though. A lot of them are pretty thin, though. Is he K-pop or is he like a part? Because I actually found Korean death metal. That was hilarious. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was laughing. I'm 100% American but ethnically sourced. Yes, but are you fair trade? I need to ask you this. That shit is so stupid, by the way. Kind of like K-pop. That's what I figured, yeah. A lot of the Korean guys are really thin. I'm like, fuck. I mean, they can be really attractive, don't get me wrong, but I'm not into Asian guys as much. And I did date one guy who was half Asian and half Scottish, but that didn't... I think I kind of like white guys more. I don't know why. I'm kind of weird that way. I find them more... I'm more attracted to them than anything. Sometimes Korean guys fucking piss me off. I'll be honest with that. My brother-in-law's cool. He's Korean American like my sister and I. And he's really nice. I love him and his family. They're good. But it's like sometimes Korean guys just fucking make me mad sometimes because they expect me to be a certain way, I think. Or they kind of, they're raised with this expectation. And it doesn't mean that they're bad people, but it's just like I'm not that type of person. So I'm just like, yep, whatever. I need a guy to match my weird. I'm not saying I can't find a Korean guy. I'm just not into Korean guys. It's kind of like if I hung out with my brother or something. I just like well-hung masculine men myself. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. I like guys that are kind of not super manly, although that is kind of hot. But it's like a guy that looks like a guy. I don't really like a dude that looks like a little boy. I'm like... Am I attracted to any Hollywood guys? I kind of like James Spader. Like, when he's in his 40s and 50s, he's still... I mean, he's almost 60, but he's kind of... I like him because he looks like this guy you can take home to mom, but he'll be dirty in the bedroom. I don't want to get into any more than that, but it's like he's not so innocent behind the doors. It's like he's a good boy. You can take him home to mom. You know, he passes as like a normal good dude, but there's something kind of messed up about him that's a little twist. Not in a bad, abusive way. I'm talking about just like, oh, okay, you're not exactly vanilla either. Yeah, there you go. Like, and also, but I like James Spader. I think he's pretty cute, and he does look like he would be a guy to do that. But yeah, so it's like, but you know, it's just he kind of has like a little bit of a dark side, but I like that in a guy. And I don't mean dark side like he's a fucked up perv or something. Just like there's just something not completely like, oh, I'm just a boy next door. Jason is okay. I want to feed my man, need a belly. Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I think James Spader looked really fucking good in Supernova, which was like a really terrible movie, but he looked pretty damn hot. I did like it, how he looked then. But then again, like, I still would now. Like, but I mean, they got him kind of chubby and stuff because that's his character and everything. But he still looks damn good after all this time. And I like his voice. I'm not into Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's a good-looking guy, but I'm just not into him. You know? Well, James Spader also looks like he eats pretty good, too. You know? It's not like he's, like, excessively fat, but he's just like, yeah, I'm cool. But he's pretty cute, that guy. Johnny Depp's okay. I mean, he's good-looking, but, I mean, I've grown up with him. I mean, Keanu's pretty cute, too. He aged well. I'd say that. Brandon Lee will always be my number one hottie. Yeah, Brandon Lee was good. I'm kind of wondering what he would have looked like if he still didn't die. It's kind of weird to me how that would be. To me, he's the Crow. And I think Jason Momoa would have done a good job. But the thing is, what they don't get about the Crow is that it was a series of each one. I actually met James O'Barr. And one of my friends actually got me a signed poster that he did. I was like, fuck yeah. Because at the time, I couldn't buy his prints. And I'm not going to lowball him. I'm an artist. That's fucked up. So I didn't have the money. I was like, okay. And then one of my friends, Mike, like hooked me up. He ran a comic store. And he hooked me up with a signed version of like fucking James O'Barr's shit. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, he would have. But unfortunately, both his dad and him passed away. And it's weird because his dad's a dragon like me. We're dragons, basically. So, oh, God. Fuck you, Rose. That's horrible. Pull him out of the ground. Oh, my God. I can't believe you actually said that. But Yeah, but Jason Lee, Jason Lee, yeah, he would have been really good. I may rape the corpse. Oh my god, you motherfuckers. Like, the shit that you're saying on my thing. Oh god, you guys. But he was a good looking guy. I'd say he's good as the Eric Draven Crow. I don't think they should touch that. I think Momoa would have made a good thing, but I don't trust Hollywood to draw it well or do it well. But they've had other crows in the comic series. They were different ones. I mean, I know they did different movies of them, but they I don't think they quite got it. But they actually, the last one I managed to read was the one that was the DA, and she had the crow like painted on her face. It looked really cool. And I guess she was murdered, and she was pregnant at the time, so to kind of avenge things and set things right, she was that. But I never got to the end of that storyline. Yeah. Good story. Blame Rose. She dragged me there. I know. Oh yeah, Rose won something from the comic book, so it's pretty cool. Oh god, it's jammed back here. Fuck. I just want to get a masseuse or something, or a chiropractor to loosen my shoulder, because I've been stretching it, but it's just kinked. It's like you just want somebody to fucking work on that shit. Hate that. I wish I had a boyfriend that was a masseuse. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway. So I might continue with this tomorrow, and then you could see how this goes. Edward Furlong is the ultimate version. What are you talking about, man? I didn't watch the Edward Furlong one, but I'm like, oh, man. I mean, I don't think he's a shitty actor. It's just, I remember that one. He has not aged well either. Drugs kind of took their toll, so hopefully he's, like, gets better. I actually really liked him a lot. I thought he was cool when he was in T2. Teenage. Yeah, but not right now. I can't do that right now because, like, we're fucking on lockdown for the moment. I would. Don't get me wrong. I would. That movie it is really bad, which is weird because, like, actually fucking Kirsten Dunst and Edward Furlong are great actors, and actually it doesn't have shitty actors in it, but I'm kind of just sad about it because it's like that should have been good too, because the storyline wasn't too bad, but from what I heard, the movie just was shit, which sucks. Hire Amanda Young, right? Are you Asian, Amanda? I don't know. I can't tell by the name. Macaulay Culkin doesn't act no more. Yeah, he was on Angry Video Game Nerd when they did the revisitation of Home Alone games. It's kind of funny because I made fun of Dallas because he's one of the artists on the thing, and I said, dude, Dallas, you look like fucking Macaulay Culkin's brother or some shit, and he started laughing. He's a pretty cool guy, Dallas. He did the DMT one where Demon Bitch says, like, maybe we could take DMT and talk to the coronavirus. And you're like, what the fuck, bitch? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. So, of course, I had to put that in the thing. But it's called DMT. So if you can look at his work on the Kickstarter preview. Hell no. Irish, Norwegian, Bulgarian, Israeli, and German. Damn. Good mix. I'm just Korean, but we've been overrun so many goddamn times I can't even think about it. Some people are like, whoa, really? I'm like, it's the truth. I mean, fucking Korea got invaded a lot by Japan and China. I don't know where the fuck, and we're landlocked with China. So I'm pretty sure, like, fucking some shit was in there. So as far as I know, I'm 100% Korean like my family. But I don't know for a certain fact am I fucking just 100% Korean? As far as I know, I am, but who knows? I have no idea. God, she looks so bad. Blackfoot and Cherokee. Do I like Leonard? He's a good actor. It's weird because he didn't start aging until now, and even then he still looks young. I kind of like that. But, I mean, to me, he's always looked kind of like a kid. I mean, I'm not insulting him. He just kind of does to me, but like whatever. Just think of yourself as kimchi, right? I don't know, man. It's like I'm spicy, I guess. One girl said, yeah, Korean girls are spicy. I'm like, okay. She was Korean too, so it wasn't like I was pissed about it. I'm like, okay. I just got mad. But I do have a temper, so it's like that's why I don't like it when I'm angry. And I feel really... I mean, I don't mind that I'm angry. I'm not saying that I have a problem being mad. All right? I have no problem being mad sometimes, but it's like, you know, when I get in that certain method of anger, like, don't be around me because I'm going to be an asshole. So it's like I just want to stay away from people when I get that mad. Luckily, I haven't been that mad in a while or about very many things, but it's there. So I know when to kind of deal with myself when I am, you know, and take the time out or something. But again, I mean, what I've learned how to deal with that anger is that, you know, if I'm angry, I'll just let myself be mad. I'll just say, okay, I'm pissed. Whatever. I'm Jewish, Hungarian, Russian, Polish, Colombian, half Asian with God knows who else. Wait a minute, I thought you're Colombian? Did you get that fucking in there? Did you drink a lot of coffee or some shit? Oh, that was terrible. Everybody's gonna be mad now that I said that. My blood disorder is Mediterranean. Oh, Jesus. Jewish is not an ethnicity. You must be Ashkenazi Jew. Hold up, Rose. I didn't know she was Colombian. This is news to me. How'd you get Colombian in there? Now I'm thinking Colombian coffee. Fuck. It is an ethnicity. There's Ashkenazi Jew, I know, and then that is Ashkenazi Jew, and then there's Sephardic Jew. There's different divisions of Judaism, which is interesting. There's different division. Ashkenazi is more European. Sephardic is more of Mediterranean. So it's kind of one of those weird things. Germanic is Ashkenazi. Well, I know that's the type of Judaism, or the division of... But then there's Ethiopian and Somali Jew, too. So there's differentiating ones. Yeah, Ashkenazi is more like European, like Russian, Polish, German. I don't know if Spain is part of that. I'm not sure. And then there's more of the Sephardic. That's more the Middle Eastern and all this other shit. So, yeah. It's good. But I'm from a tribe. Yeah, that's what they argue, too. Like, it's tribal. And Islam doesn't really have that, I think. It's weird because it's like, there's the 12 tribes of Israel, right? And then I actually got the Quran. I got to read up on that shit because I just want to read it, just to read it. And like Rose was telling me about different tribes, how you can tell by the name. Because for me, it was like more of Polish or Sephardic Jew. That's how I can tell. But with Islam, it's different. There's different, I think they call it divisions. It's kind of similar to denominations in Christianity, but not quite. It's like whichever does which. So, but I don't know that much about it. I know there's different caliphates, like the Shia and Sunni Islam. Islam is more of the different caliphates that Muhammad had. And then, but that's what I know of. But I haven't really researched it that much. Yeah, I have a copy of the Quran. I actually have to sit down and read the fucking thing. Iberian, European. Okay, Sephardic. What is the Middle Eastern one? Because I have my friend Ghislaine is more Persian Jew. But I can't remember exactly what it is. I thought it was Sephardic. Because I know it's all Semite. But that's about it. Semite is just general Jewish ethnicities. I'm from the Kornbluth family. I never heard... this is beyond my knowledge of Judaism. Which one is it, Rose? That it's like Middle Eastern? I can't remember. I don't know. trying to remember what it is. Is it... What are the Jews like from the Middle East? I'm trying to remember. I am from the tribe of Levi. I'm from the corn blue... Oh, I see. It's cool. Here I go into serious mode and shit. That's how I get with everything. People wonder why I draw the gross shit I do. It's like, oh, it's this. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's like, where do you go and watch this shit to make you draw some horrible stuff? I said, oh, I watch nature videos. Because that's horrifying in itself. So I drew like a snake that was shitting her out with a prolapse rectum. Oh, more into ancient Sumerian? Yeah. I read Chaldean mythology. That was interesting. Sumerian and Babylonian kind of blend in with each other. It's kind of interesting. They're kind of more proto about each other. From what I remember. It's been a long time. I can't... What the fuck? Go and fill... Ugh, I hate it when it does this. Like, I select the damn color. I'm pleading the fifth. No, I just can't remember what's the one with, like, in the Middle East. Like, fuck. I can't remember. I thought Sephardic was the fucking one. I thought it was, like, the Eastern... Yeah, he was Jewish. He never fucking renounced being a Jew. Jeremy? Ever read anything by Robert Buell or Graham Hancock? They sound familiar, but I don't think I have. Otherwise, I would have remembered. Oh, stop doing that. Stop doing this shit. I hate when Windows does this shit where it fucks with my keystrokes and everything. I get so annoyed with this shit. Fucking bullshit. Hold up. What? What about it? Ugh. President Momo. Oh yeah, you should check out Cream Heroes because it's ridiculous. I got an IMDD bag. Fuck. Good stuff you get a chance to read over there on YouTube. Yeah, I'll have to like look into that. It's just like, fuck, there's so much shit I gotta read. I read some stuff like Swedenborg. That's kind of interesting in itself. And it's kind of interesting, kind of goes you into meta stuff as well. Mizrahi Jews or Mizrahim are referred to in the Mizrahi Idat HaMizrach, or Oriental Jews, are the descendants of the Jewish Middle East. Okay, so the Mizrahi Jews. Okay, gotcha. Some people call Hollywood Hollywood. Yes, that is a common thing that they do. I don't know, I'm not part of it in that regard. Ugh. Almost done with this thing. I might as well just finish it. Huh? God, she fucking looks terrible. Look at this bitch. Some people called Abak, Nebag, and Abadango. What the fuck was that tail? Homo sapiens. Homo sapien. Are you a Homo sapien? I am too. I just felt like saying Homo sapien a lot. This is shitty faded stuff right here. Alright, let's go and do the thing. Look at her dumb ass. She looks so terrible. Demon bitch. Fuck her dumb ass. Homo sapien. I don't know why I feel like saying Homo sapien. Now I'm thinking of like fucking what is it? That thing from the Homo Rainbow from Ween. Black to yellow, let your colors shine, shine. There are many colors in the Homo Rainbow. People go like, what? How come you're saying that shit? It's like, it's funny. Because they actually sang that song. Let your colors shine, shine. There are many colors in the Homo Rainbow. And we're like laughing. That was in Chef Aid. It was like an old ass episode. There are many colors in the Homo Rainbow. Now I'm thinking that fucking song again. Jesus. There we go. We're finishing the last card. Look at that. Let your colors shine, shine. There are many colors in the Homo Rainbow. I love singing the Homo Rainbow. I don't know why. It just sounds kind of naughty. Even though it's not really saying anything bad or mean or anything. It's just kind of funny because you're saying Homo Rainbow. In the Homo Rainbow. But you know Ween was fucking playing off that shit. It was funny. Because, you know, like they make fun of people that go like, oh, homo. What does that mean? You know? Oh. But then it kind of plays on like, well, homo like in Homo sapien. And they're fucking with that. Thank you. Here, I left this for you. God, what a shitty fucking son she is. Fuck her. There you go. She lets her colors shine. Okay, stop the fucking no pixel selected. I'm not doing that shit right now. Okay, so the sun. We did it, the sun. This is the last one. So let's go ahead and export this as a JPEG. And we'll be done with this for today. It's because I did all the cards. There we go. We're done. So this is the Lenormand deck. The Lenormand part of the deck. I'm going to be waiting for Rose's. I already got Lawrence's, so good job right there. Homosexual isn't messed up. It's like if you just say certain things that are pejorative, it's fucked up. Like I think if you just said homo, it's kind of borderline because you're talking Homo sapien. I don't know. I think it's also the intention too. Obviously, you can't say some of the other words now anymore, and that's not okay. So there you go. Thank you. So guys, you have a great day. I'll probably draw some more horrible shit tomorrow. But you take care. Bye-bye. And Amanda, go friend me on Facebook.